afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. So happy you're here joining us on this whole adventure. Well, shit's about to get real. I don't know how else to put that to you. But I'm officially been relieved of my hospital duties with my mother-in-law. And it is game on to get this car painted. So, for those of you that don't know, first timers, 1944 two-door sedan deluxe. 350, blah, 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 right? Here's where we're at. We're getting ready to paint this car. This car is ready for paint other than taping off the windows and prep work like that. It's sanded, blocked, ready. We just need to wipe it down, shoot it with the sealer, see how that lays down. If we need to scuff the sealer, then we will. If not, we roll right in. Okay, so this is ready. The hood is ready. This fender's ready. That fender's ready for paint. The only thing that fender needs right now is undercoated up in here with Raptor bedliner. So it'll look like this. I did this one. I grant you it's dirty, but this is what it'll look like when it's done. So I'm going to, tomorrow, first thing, bedline that fender. This rear fender, this is a driver's rear. You can see the gas door, Hagen gas door deal there. And the other rear fender. So 2 rear fenders and that, and the back side of the metal plate that goes to the battery. I did the top side already. I wanted it to dry before I flipped it over and screwed it up. So that should be the end of the undercoating. So that's going to happen tomorrow morning. You'll see that first thing, okay? That'll be somewhere around noon, 1 o'clock, okay? I got to go to the chiropractor at 10, and then I'll be over here. So that's happening. While that's happening, Big Ron is going to be finishing up some pieces. So over here, this is a plate that he made. We do need to weld just a little bit right here. The latch, it doesn't want to catch for some reason. It just didn't have enough material, so we're going to weld that and grind it down. Hit it with a little bit of the 3-in-1 primer, 2K primer we got, or 1K, and that should be good to go. It's already been sanded and it's pretty much there. Also tomorrow you'll see us messing with the grill. Just trying to get the grill ready. And once these fenders dry, we'll be dealing with actually body work on these fenders. So this fender's pretty good. The passenger fender, I believe, is that correct? Passenger is the one that's rough, a little rough? Yeah. Passenger fender is a little wavy. We need to do a little work on it. They're fiberglass fenders. So that will be probably one of the last things painted. And it'll be something that'll happen, we'll paint in the morning probably, or at night, one or the other. And the rest of the time we'll be working on the fenders, the rears. The front fenders are good to go. Just got to undercoat that one. And then it's ready to paint. Hood's ready to paint. We're there. So I do have a literal plethora of parts inside the house, in the living room, in our, whatever you call it, formal living room, I guess, sitting in there. The doors, actually the trunk lid is in the back of the truck. It's ready too. So we're pretty much ready to paint. There's a handful of things which we're knocking out. One of the biggies was the steering here. Went ahead and finished this up today. Those of you that don't know, the knuckle, so we went power steering on this. It had manual steering. We decided to upgrade to power steering when we also did the vintage air system. And with that, the steering shaft coming out of the power steering rack is a thicker diameter than the manual steering. So I had to get a new knuckle. So we bought that from Speedway. I put that in, but then in doing that, this bar was 1/2 inch too long. So we had to take this off and replace this. And I had a new knuckle. This one I had a rusty kind of one that looked like this right here, but I had a new one. So I just went ahead and swapped them out. And a Borgeson. And so that's good. Steering's back. Steers great. No issues. We're happy. We tested it. Really happy with how that turned out. So power steering wise, I think we're pretty close. I think the only thing we need to do is work the wheel left and right about 20 times and for a little bit to get the air out of the system since it's all new, and start it up and see what happens. and hopefully nothing crazy. And we should be good there. But yeah, so tomorrow, undercoating, prepping of the rest of the parts, and really starting to put pen to paper on the paint booth. We're going to turn this garage into a paint booth, okay? Now, when we do that, that's going to be Saturday and Sunday. If we don't get it done, it'll be Monday into Monday. But Saturday, Sunday, we'll be building a paint booth in here. Now, with that, we already went and bought the wood. We got 2x4 by 16 foot long, 11 of them here. We've got in the back of the truck 2 sheets of 4x8, 7/16 plywood to make the doors for the front. And then we also have a concrete tube to help with the ventilation to get it out that side door right there. We're going to be ventilating out that, exhausting out that door. And then we also have 22 2x4s by 8 in the back of the truck, along with hinges and screws and everything else. And we've got this really thick visqueen plastic, a huge roll of it, that we're going to basically go all the way around, ceiling, floor, walls, the whole thing. So we're going to build walls in here and build a box. And then there'll be a door over here, there'll be filters here, there'll be venting out there with the fan, all those things.
Now the fans to build this explosion-proof.
The fans are what?
To build this out of a paint booth. So
It's an explosion-proof paint booth.
Got the belt.
The whole
we're
deal.
Not running a regular fan.
It won't be the big orange fan you see over here, which you normally see us using. We'll be running a real exhaust fan. So
2 sets of filters.
yeah, through 2 sets of filters through this door here, and we've got all new filters and stuff that we're going to put in there, and should be pretty good. So that's what's coming Saturday, Sunday. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're going to see us probably starting to seal parts. That's going to be step one. We're going to start trying the sealer, probably on the back side of the hood and the back side of the trunk. See how it lays down, if there's any orange peel in it or if it lays smooth. If it lays smooth, then we'll go ahead right then and there and start shooting base and clear. And we'll paint the back side of the hood and the back side of the trunk lid. Those will be the first pieces painted. If that goes well, which it should, we will then move to the shell of the car. So just like you see it right here, all of this will be papered and taped off. But everything you see here will get painted black, okay? All of it. Doors will be off, trunks off, all of that. So that'll be one night, or morning or night, whatever we do this. Another night will be, as you see, look how many, this is just one rear fender, 2 fronts, and a hood. There's still another rear fender, a grill, 2 doors, a trunk lid, and a slew of other parts, okay? Spatially, it gets tough, right? So we're not gonna try to paint everything in one night. So first night, hood, trunk lid on the back side. Second night, shell, okay? Third night, day, whatever, will probably be the 2 front fenders and the hood. Next day will be the doors and the trunk lid, and so on and so forth. And the rear fenders will probably be the last thing we paint. And then we got a ton of grill parts in the whole front of this car, the headlight buckets, all the things. That all gets painted. There's gonna be at least 4 to 5 days of painting. So be ready for that. I'm gonna be going live. You'll be watching us paint. We'll be talking, we'll be doing videos, shorts, doing all the things. Now, I don't know that I'll be live the entire time that we're painting. That'll probably be a lot, but I will bring you in as we do some of the real things that people wanna see. Now, you will be able to see it. Stay tuned for that. I will be videoing it, all of it, and it will be out on our videos each night. So stay tuned for that. If you're curious how it went and you want to be there for the whole thing, it'll be there. Check out our long videos. We'd love you to do that. That helps us a ton. And yeah, like and subscribe, guys. I'm gonna join this guy in having a beer, and we're gonna call it a night. And yeah, get back here in the morning and do it again. And really, tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, Sunday, we build the booth. Off we go. So stay tuned for all this, guys. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you supporting us. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.